What's up? Radio570 here, and welcome back to Warhammer Mondays. And today we have our next Cornet faction. Of course, we got. Wait, hold up. One more. We got Valkia.
Blessed are the takers of skulls.
Listen, man, if you're in the mood to play as a Baja bitch, this is the chick, okay, man? The Gore Queen, bro. Yo, alright, so, I don't know what to say other than, like, how different she could be from the other Corn faction, because, like, honestly, in my experience, you play her the exact same way as you play all the other Corn. Just point, click, and watch the battle. Let's go into her lore, though. Valkia the Bloody rose to infamy as the merciless warrior queen of a great northern tribe who cut down anyone who dared question her reign. By the time of her death, she had defeated countless minions of Khorne's brother god, reaching the ends of her mortal existence, while on a journey of slaughter into the realm of chaos to pay tribute to her battle-hungry patron personally. The blood god raged at Valkia's passing, his fury so thunderous that it awoke her from death, and taking her in his claws, he would force the queen into a vision of destructive power. Alright, she has way more freaking lore than this little tech, but basically, to put it into, the blatant context, this chick was a normal chick. She was a northern tribe leader, and she worshipped Khorne. She killed a lot of dudes and a lot of demons that weren't Khorne minions, and then when she died, Khorne is like, wait, hold up. Who? Hell not. Somebody get the phone, alright? Somebody call Death, tell her to bring my girl back, and make her stronger and OP. And that's exactly what happened. She came back from the dead, became a demon, a champion of Khorne, and, well, now she's just doing what she did before she died. But, tons of more, power and stuff like that. So anyway, so she has access to bloodletting. Not gonna lie, I don't know what that is. But this is 15% campaign movement range after winning the battle. Listen, this is something that Scarbrand had at one point, and you can consistently stack this with with a bunch of Scarbrand stuff before the changes, to where you can actually wipe out the entire world in the first go. But of course, they nerfed it because, admittedly, it was kind of crazy. But now they give it to Valkia. Well, Valkia always had it, but now Valkia has it. And, well, I don't think you can still do it. But at the same time, she's, you can do it now. Souls gained from sacrificing captives plus 50%, which is fucking crazy. Alright, so when we went through the Warriors of Chaos, I'll go over their mechanics again. But basically, she pretty much just gets a bunch of things. Sorry, I'm getting so distracted by the constant in the background. Anyway, Vassal regain frenzy, passive ability Gaze of Khorne, and which basically just gives her more damage, because why not? And then all this stuff. So let's just get into it, man. I mean, listen, man. When the Warriors of Chaos came out, I have to say, out of all of them, I like Festus the most, because I was kind of like lazy, and you can literally just doom stack like Festus in the battle, like with just all his other minions, and you can pretty much never die, unless of course they got freaking or cannons and all that stuff, archery and all that stuff, and they target Festus, because Festus can consistently heal. But out of all the warriors of chaos and stuff like that, actually played Valkia the most, because, well, it's Khorne. In my opinion, Khorne is probably one of the easier factions of the 4 chaos gods to play, because again, it's literally just point and click. I don't want to say there's no skill involved, but I mean, like, listen, man, you're gonna have to play a little bit differently when you're playing multiplayer. I wouldn't know, because I never played multiplayer, but I can imagine you wouldn't want to. But when you're playing the main game mode, which pretty much everybody plays, I mean, yeah, Valkia, she can be, she's not a one-man army like Scarbrand. Scarbrand is just freaking ridiculously strong. But, I mean, Valkia, the thing that she has going for her, though, is that she can fly around the battlefield. So you can, like, have her go into the back line and like kind of use her not as like a chariot unit, but you can kind of use her as a cavalry unit. Go to the back line and just consistently flank, stuff like that. So I'll show it off real soon once we get into battle, which will be right now. So.
After we water the earth with our enemy's blood, we will drink whatever's left.
I do like her voice though. Her voice is fucking awesome though. So, anyways, there are also mods if you don't like her cone head. That I usually use, and I completely forgot to put it on, but.
There is only war.
Valkia the Bloody.
Yes, I didn't know who I was playing as, but thanks for reminding me. Anyway, so to go over real quick.
Snow will never be a barrier to war.
Thank you very much. Anyway, as I was saying, so with the Warriors of Chaos, to go over again about the Warriors of Chaos, because we actually already went through them. So the Warriors of Chaos, of course, they got currency, but their main point, they're like mechanics, stuff like that, are souls. And once you use souls, you can do it for the gifts of chaos, which we can't do it because we got to claim a settlement. So I'll claim more of that later. Anyways, but one thing that makes Warriors of Chaos really strong is that you can instantly recruit units, like just right out of the gate. Similar to Nurgle, but the bad thing about Nurgle though is that they always start like, excuse me, they always start half alive or half health. So yeah, it's not all that always that great. But anyways, yeah. And then these little percentages basically is that we have a 29% chance that this unit will become available to recruit again the next turn. So we're gonna go ahead and just get them.
Bloodthirsty.
Because I'm a stronger army, and of course, once again, it being freaking Warriors of Chaos.
Blood so easily stains the snow.
She talks a lot. Listen, lady. I said I liked your voice. I don't want you to talk a lot. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So yes. So it being the Warriors of Chaos, of course, we got the Warband upgrade again.
Here, Corn's fury is red
Hey,
hot.
hey! Shut up. That's all I was saying. So as you know, since we got the Warriors of Chaos stuff like that, of course we got the Warband upgrade, and of course you can only do Corn because it's a corner faction, and you can do whatever you want really. I mean, you start off with a bunch of shields, so I want more damage because it's Corn. Why the fuck would you not want to go for more damage? Well, maybe because you want to go for defense, but I mean, still, like go for damage, okay? That's all that Corn cares, okay? Corn doesn't care that, oh, I have to get my shield. I don't want to get hurt. Nah, bitch. He wants you to get hurt because all he wants is blood. He don't give a fuck. Alright, let's go into our battle. So, alright. So, of course, before we start, let's go ahead and do the rundown of our starting army. And we gotta start right here and go over hall. Alright, so we got the Chaos Warhounds of Corn. So pretty cool. I mean, they're you know, the same as regular war dogs and stuff like that. But yeah, we got the Chaos Warriors of Corn.
Slaves to darkness.
Which again, I'm kind of surprised that like Valkia starts off with a bunch of shield dudes, but I mean, whatever. You know, I won't complain. So yeah, some more Warriors of Corn. So I mean, yeah, yep. And then we got Marauders of Corn, which are basically so you got the Warriors of Corn, who are awesome, and then you got the Marauders of Corn, who are basically the great value brand of the Chaos Warriors. So keep them alive, and eventually you'll get more of them. And then, of course, we got our newly recruited units. Brothers in Bloodletting. I love it. So anyway, we got, now these are the boys that we recruited, dual weapons, stuff like that. They dropped the shield, because again, Corn don't give a fuck, alright? He just wants you to cut, bleed, and suffer, and take skulls. Like come on now. Anyways, we got the Skull Crusher Corn. These guys are freaking dope, okay? Number one, these beasts that they're riding aren't like beasts, they're just like demon energy, armor, evil, Corn shit. But anyways, these guys are pretty cool. Their weapon is like super awesome, by the way. So anyway, and then of course we got the war beast, stuff like that. Going back here,
What?
we got our hero good old Cormac, he's ultimate hero. I'm sure he has some kind of lore, but I don't know it. So, but yeah, but he's basically your usual. Put him into the front line and let him kill shit. Oh yeah, just about almost every other corn stuff. And then of course we got Valkia. Valkia, hello. Valkia, where? Oh, there you are. Anyways, of course, yeah, we got Valkia the Bloody. So who is pretty fucking cool, and again. So she's anti-large, so she's really good against large opponents, which we don't have any because it is the Dark Elf. Actually, thank God they don't have any because Dark Elves do have large units. Anyway, but yeah, again, she has a pretty average charge bonus. But again, I mean, the fact that she can fly and stuff like that, this makes it really good for her to get around the battlefield. So taking out like R2 units and stuff like that first is pretty good. But then once you do that, just go ahead and, well, obviously you can 1v1 the main dude, or you can let your hero do it. Let your hero assault the main dude, and let Valkia just consistently go back and, charge into the back lines of the enemy. Do whatever the hell you want. It's freaking corn. I mean, again, the best strategy with corn is just shove them in there. That's pretty much it. I mean, yeah. So go ahead and set up the boys. So you're ready to spill blood for the corn. I've never really been a big fan of corn. Like corn is alright, but I think it's overrated. I think it's a bit overrated, okay? So I never met like a corn addict, you know what I'm saying? So, alright, anyways, enough about corn. I'm saying, how many times have I said corn this, like in the past like 2 minutes? Alright, let's get into it. So once again, as I said, the best strategy to do with corn, okay? And I discussed this pretty much in detail in the last episode. So what you want to do with corn is select them all and then just charge them right in. Again, because corn, you just go in and watch them kill. So, but that's why I really like that's why I really like corn in the first place, because they're such a fun faction to just watch slaughter. Like, if you're like me and you actually just like watching people kill shit, then I mean that's it. I mean, that's actually why I kind of play Total War game, because I like watching the battle, So I'm gonna go ahead and send these boys out here. We're gonna give it a few because the archers will just target Valkia, and you don't want them to do that because Valkia will take a whole bunch of things. Even though she has her shield and stuff like that, the less damage that she has, the better. Let's go ahead and send the dogs around. So we'll have the cavalry this way, we'll have the dogs going around that way, and then we'll have Valkia doing her stuff. So, and they did some magic, but I don't think anyone died. So, aw shit, here we go. Alright, let's go ahead and send Valkia in there. And here we go. Go get them, boys. Yeah. We got Valkia flying overhead. See, you see what I mean? The archers are just completely focusing on them. Alright, let's go ahead and send these guys over here. Alright, Valkia is just destroying these dudes. Like, look at them. They're trying to run away and all that stuff. But pathetic cowards. So, alright, we'll let the dogs handle them. So, oh, what the hell is Valkia doing? Sweet. Alright, let's go ahead and send her in the back. I want to send our hero through there. So, while the boys are handling it over here. So, see, the Dark Elves aren't like that bad to fight, honestly. They just have really good defense, which obviously the best, offense is a good defense. So, she's gonna try to take out that. Oh, hell no. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and let Cormac fight them. So we got these guys handling the business down here. And there's Valkia just destroying shit, so. Damn! That's my kind of woman. Oh shit! And we got the cavalry units going, and yeah, they're screwed. They ain't coming back. They ain't coming back, bro.
It is done.
That is done.
Falcon!
Yeah, you think like corn players, like corn mains, are like really big simp for corn? I mean, you have Valkia. Valkia is like the ultra simp. Is there a simp main for like for females? I don't even know.
Execute.
Damn. Pretty cool. So. But yeah, I mean, pretty easy win. We just had like the most unit. But again, Dark Elves are not one to be like messed with. So they're not my favorite faction to play, honestly. Like we'll go more into them. But they have some really fun mechanics. It's so weird, right? Like I don't know what it is about the Dark Elves that it doesn't kick in. Like if I had a choice between the High Elves, the Wood Elves, and the Dark Elves, which I actually found out more, they're actually all the same. Like they all originally came from the High Elf. I would actually rather play the Dark Elves because they have Beast and what's her name, Marita, something like that. That one hot chick who's basically a sex cult, right? Like that's fucking hot. Anyways, no, seriously, no, Mariti, I can't remember her name. But anyways, but she's like, I actually like playing as her. I don't know what it is about like, you know, that campaign. But they also got Malekith too, who I said before that what's that guy's name? Now, see, I'm so bad with names, but I basically called Asterion, I can't remember his name now. But basically, the main warrior chaos bad guy, like the main villain of Warhammer Fantasy, I called him like, you know, the most evil dude and stuff like that. But Malekith is kind of like the Darth Vader of like the Dark Elves, stuff like that, you know. You know, a bit tragic because his body burned up, I believe, or something happened to his body where he has to wear armor for his entire life now, and now all he wants is revenge, and he's full of hatred, just like Darth Vader, really. So, all right. Anyways, so we got our stuff now. Again, because we're playing as Valkia the Bloody, after battles we actually get 50% more souls. So I believe that 207 is like just, oh yeah, look at that, 58, and then we get. Wait a minute, we're getting that much soul. Oh, fuck it, whatever. Get more souls, alright? So that's that. And then we got our skill tweet and stuff like that. And of course, we don't really care about leadership size because we're just gonna be thrown around anyways. Of course, get the freaking movement range, stuff like that. Because, like, I believe that is going to stack with the fact that after a battle, you get 35% movement range. So you're going to get 40% movement range? Yo, that's broken. Alright, anyways. And then, of course, it looks like we can only get... Oh, okay, here we go. And then, of course, you want to try to get your casualty replenishment rate, too. Also, try to get Lightning Strike. Lightning Strike is actually, like, really good. I feel like it's underrated. After that, then, obviously, like... I say, I mean, you can do whatever you want. I haven't played Valkia enough to go, like, to personally, like, a one-on, you know, this is the best build in the game, stuff like that. I'd probably just go with, like, making Valkia, like, stronger herself. But, do what you want. So, obviously, I want to go for casualty replenishment rate first. So, we're going to do that. Experience gain 10% for units when they fight against the forces of order. Oh, that's human, dwarves, and elves. Which, well, no, high elves, not dark elves. So, that won't really matter now. But, of course, let's go ahead and just get recruitment costs. Because that's pretty much...
Queen.
She talks so much, I swear to God. So, anyways, because that's kind of what we're going to be... focusing on is just, you know, recruiting and getting more
acquisition of lands.
So,
is the
anyways,
path to
yes, thank
in
you.
war.
I listen, fam. All right, she talks enough. I don't need you screaming on my ear. Anyways, that's what I was saying. Oh, also one thing I almost forgot. So going back to the Warriors of Chaos's, you know, mechanics, stuff like that. They have these things called Dark Fortresses, which I believe you should be able to like, like see on the map where dark fortresses are. If not, I mean, obviously everybody used the Fog of War, just, you know, just go ahead and look around and see where you want to go. But after you capture this first settlement and stuff like that, you like. So this is pretty much where your starting province is gonna be. Now the crazy thing is though is that you can actually vassalize, if you haven't already. You can actually vassalize these guys over here. Wait, not it. Diplomacy. Hmong.
Come. I find your motives unclear.
Become vassal.
Which master do you serve?
Threaten. Wait, is this actually gonna
You're
work?
a pretender.
Okay. Alright, well don't do what I did. But if you remember before the hand, when we played Grumbrindle, you know, a month or two ago, they were eventually vassals for Valkia the Bloody and stuff like that. So obviously, at some point you should be, you kind of want to go ahead and vassalize these guys too. Not like what I did. It's been a minute since I played Valkia, so that was kind of like a.
Sweet murder.
Okay. Anyways, oh, sorry, that threw me off. Okay, that was so weird. Anyways, but yeah, eventually you want to go ahead and vassalize these guys as well. And then once you, you know, go through your first conquest, stuff like that, I mean, it is pretty much your oyster at this point, okay? You can go to the right and fight the greenskins, which, I mean, you may want to, because eventually, I'm pretty sure who, the hag witch of, wait, Sporticus?
Now's the time.
Yeah, that's pretty funny, Devs. Good one. Anyways, I'm pretty sure the. Okay, so this Sigvald. Where the fuck is the hag lady? Okay, well, anyway, if you don't fight the green skin. Oh, there she is. Okay, yeah. So Helbron, Crone Helbron, will eventually, obviously, defeat you know, Sporticus and the greenskins to capture this area. Now, of course, as I always say, if you have the opportunity to just like kill a legendary lord first, go for it. The only thing is though is that you're gonna kind of be sandwiched in between Malekith, who is, as I said, like kind of like the Darth Vader of you know, the Dark Elves and stuff like that of Warhammer. But so you're basically surrounded by Dark Elves, so you're gonna be fighting them a lot. But of course, if you're tired of it and you don't want to, you know, mess with them, you can come down here and fight the High Elves, which is where that freaking upgrade that we got, or that we could have gotten earlier, would have come into play. Or you can fuck up Alith Anar. The only thing is the Alith Anar is actually like kind of sweet, and he's actually kind of fun to play as. But also, you know, I wouldn't say he should be difficult. Because when we played as Arbol the Undefeated, you can. I remember the first time I actually played Arbol the Undefeated, I went ahead and challenged Lithonar like in the beginning and like won easily and destroyed his entire faction. So, yeah, of course you can go over here, vassalize these, and fight the dwarves. I mean that is what I like about Valkia, is that it gives you option, and that's why I like playing certain campaign like Horde faction campaigns. Like for example, I like playing Torox a lot, because it gives me the option to either fight Dark Elves or fight Vampire Coast, come down here and fight the Wood Elves, or go over to the left and fight the Tomb Kings. Like, you have a lot of options, stuff like that. And that is what Valkia provides and stuff like that.
There will always be blood.
Oh, really? Yeah. You know what, Valkia? You're so smart. So, I never realized that,
We
like,
exult in this strength.
God. Okay, I'm looking up the answer. There has to be a female version of simp. So what's the female version of simping? It's called, oh god, here we go, Simpet. Thought. There we go. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, so freaking Valkia the Bloody is totally a complete thought of well, hold up. A simp? Has this never been like thought of, like, or answered? A fimp? Really, fam? I'm looking up Reddit, by the way. But yeah, has this really never been like questioned? Wow. A simpet. Okay, whatever. Alright, we're gonna go with simpet, okay? So, Valkia the Simpet of Corn. Alright, so let's get into it. So, obviously I'm not doing too hot on terms of the replenishment, but I mean, it's like, we're just here to show off the character and stuff like that. Plus, these dudes are expendable. I will care more about my Warriors of Corn, because these guys, I mean, you can recruit easily, like just getting war bands and stuff like that. So, I'm not really too worried about them. So let's go ahead and put the war dogs over here, because they will hide in the trees, and they will come over here and bite the butts of the dark elves. So bite the gray booties of the dark elves. Thank you, sir. Anyways, and send them in. So one thing I really do hate.
You live to return victorious, then you may regale each other with your stories of bravery. But now we fight.
She is so cool, man. She has really cool voice lines. Like, I really do like Valkia as a character. So, alright, we're just gonna send her in. Fuck it. We're gonna send the dogs in as well.
Enemy charge!
I like how she just like just gently lands before attacking. Are you gonna attack her or what? Come on, Valkia. Show us your metal. Yeah, that works. What else you got? Nice. Alright, where's the boys? Alright, holy crap, this archer unit just got totally slaughtered by the Warhound. That is awesome. Alright. Yeah, the boys are still catching up, alright? They don't get wings like our Gore Queen here. So no, come on, I do not want to extend my map. Thank you very much. I've never done that before, by the way. Alright, here we go, finally.
Father's marauder! Glorious devastation! Skull crusher!
Yeah, we totally like disrupt their aligners. That's kind of crazy. So we'll go ahead and try to get the cinematic camera in. There we go. Oh, that was pretty cool. She like launched the dude in the air and then slammed him down with a spear. Alright, let's go ahead and get the passive buff in. Actually, let's go ahead and send the cavalry units against them. We'll get our butcher boys in the back here. So, yeah, watch them go. Yeah, here they go. Here they go. They don't even know, man. Oh, look at that guy. He's still out of position. He's like, oh, wait for me, guys. That actually might be like my hero. So. Yeah, nice. So her shield actually like has like animations as well. It's pretty cool. So, but yeah, man, like I said, like Valkia, like she's like I like her character and stuff like that, but I do play her the least out of all the Corn campaign. I feel like it's probably just because she's just a bit too slow for my liking. Like for a Corn campaign, she does feel a bit slow. And I think it's mainly because her units are just being slow. Like, they're armored up shield dudes, stuff like that. Which makes them a good defense. But you don't play Corn for defense, man. Like, we've already played a faction who's really good at defense and all that stuff. The dwarves, you know? So you want to play Corn, you want to get in there and just destroy shit, you know? Similar to the Beastmen. But, yeah, that's that, so. But like I said, Valkia as a character, though, she's pretty cool, so I like her. So, Gore Queen, all bow to the Gore Queen. Alrighty. So, decisive victory, easy. I mean, you already know. We're gonna occupy and
Kneel before your
vassalize.
queen.
Oh yeah. So, that's my queen right there. All right. So yeah. So I mean, obviously, when it says vassalize, you're not obviously vassalizing the whole faction. You got to do that with the. Oh.
Tribesmen, gather!
Now you guys are my vassals. Well. Funny how that worked. So it's probably because I got the Dark Fortress here. Yeah, they don't have a Dark Fortress. So, well, there you go. You got an extra army. At least until, you know, Darth Vader here, or, of course, you got the Beastmen, who shouldn't be... I don't think they actually ever go up there, but... And then, of course, Brindle is eventually gonna, you know, cause war and stuff like that, because that's what I did, and it actually worked pretty well. So, anyways, so yeah. One more thing, though, before we go, is that, of course, again, being the Warriors of Chaos, we got souls, and look, we almost got 2,000 souls out of that, which is like pretty damn good. That 50% bonus comes in. This is obviously where you can get your gift and stuff like that, and pretty much, again, like, you know, choose what you want, stuff like that. I always would go for this. Units will instantly be gifted to your pools after 3 turns. So basically, we will be able to instantly recruit bloodletters, which is what Scarbrand had at his main defense, and that's why I pretty much like Scarbrand, because these guys are much faster than your dudes. And I mean, this is a lot of they dish out a lot of damage, you know. Or of course, you know, if you want to get more money and all that stuff, do this, because you are going to be fighting a lot in its corn. So at least that's something that Valkia does have going for her. I really will never really worry about getting the flesh hounds of corn and stuff like that. I mean, they're decent, but the 2 that you start off with now is okay. You know, stuff like that. But yeah, and that is pretty much it. So yeah, so funnily enough, even though we are part of, you know, we're technically a corn faction, they don't get access to, you know, the Skull Throne ability, which it kind of sucks. Like, I understand, like, that's a corn mechanic, you know, like a corn faction mechanic, but we're still technically playing as a corn faction. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here, because that's pretty much the basics of it, you know. You know, the Warriors of Chaos, they're a pretty fun faction. They're pretty good. And out of all of them, again, I do like coming back to Valkia from time to time. But out of, like, if I was in the mood to play corn, Valkia is the, you know, last, you know, or at least the least played of all the corn units. Again, because they're just a little bit too slow for my taste. I'm not saying they're bad or anything. They're obviously, like, are not bad. Stuff like that, especially once you boost her up some more and stuff like that. And again, you got gifted units with like, look at that, look, we instantly get more like recruit, and that is something that other corn unit or other corn factions cannot do. They can't instantly recruit you know, new factions. I mean, unless they meet certain conditions. But yeah, but here we can just keep like recruiting more stuff, and eventually you're gonna get more demons in your army and stuff like that. And yeah, man, it's freaking cool, dude. So like I said, they do got a lot going for them, but at least at the start, Valky's army is a bit too slow for my taste. But I mean, hey, man, some people might like that or prefer that. So that's the great thing about Total War Warhammer 3, is that there's so many different factions and armies to play as that you're gonna find your taste somewhere. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here, and next week we are going to be finishing off Corn with probably the most broken freaking character in almost the entire game. And plus, they actually I think they nerfed him twice. Yeah, that's how strong he was. Okay, he was completely broken, and like maybe like a few weeks after he released, which was not that long ago, he was broken. And he is definitely, he's probably, okay, so Scarbrand is my favorite character to play as, but to play a campaign, this guy definitely takes the cake, and I cannot wait to get to him. So I saved the best for last, in my opinion, anyways. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, as always. And oh, actually, Valkyrie, do you have anything you want to like end off with?
Bringer of glory.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.